This video is brought to you by people who like, share, and subscribe to this channel. You can also support my work by buying me a coffee. The Fellowship of Guelphissauga continues, with the mayor bringing the tent cities to Park Place. With over 1,000 new students looming on the Shire's University's residence wait list, he had to find them places to pitch a tent this fall. The homeless hotels were already overflowing into Norfolk Manor, so the mayor wanted to go full YIMBY mode over 2 public parks to build more affordable housing. Meanwhile, in the swamps of Toronto, the Ontario Ombudsman 2024 annual report was released, showing that the number of official complaints in the Shire's region were up compared to last year. The Sunshine Listers reacted to the report with more government spending on a Lobbyist Registry and a communications assistant for the mayor. Can Carly of Klassen and the Elder Elves do anything about the housing cost crisis? And will the mayor bring the tents to Park Place? In his big office downtown, the mayor flexed his strong mayor powers to clean up the view. With over 1,000 new students on the residence wait list at the Shire's University, he had to prepare for the housing storm this fall. The Shire's housing cost crisis was getting worse this year, with a 33% increase in the number of people facing chronic homelessness in the first quarter of 2024. 5 years ago, there were only 52 emergency shelter beds for youth and adults, but today there's more than double that with 146 spots. The mayor didn't want the incoming flood of students setting up camp downtown and ruining the view from his office window, so he searched for places to put them. Back in February, the mayor had flexed his strong mayor powers at the Sunshine Listers and directed them to find underutilized city-owned assets to build affordable housing. After cashing in their paychecks, they said that to quickly and affordably build housing, unprogrammed park spaces are the best candidate sites to meet this direction, in a report. 2 parks they proposed building over were the Hugh Guthrie Park in the old university area and Sleeman Park in the Onward Willow neighborhood. With underutilized baseball diamonds that only get booked twice a week, they proposed those 2 parks as places to build supposedly affordable housing. The mayor's eyes lit up at the proposal that would allow him to go full YIMBY mode over 2 public parks. He needed places to house the incoming flood of students, and the homeless hotels were already booked full and overflowing into Norfolk Manor. The Fat Cats proposed building medium-density affordable housing in the parks using the Creatures of the Province market-based definition of affordable. They defined the word affordable as units priced 10% below market price, or the purchase price does not go over 30% of annual household income. This logic allowed them flexibility with pricing the units based on the market price, which was already extreme to begin with in a housing cost crisis. The mayor was too excited over going full YIMBY mode, so he didn't catch that key detail. Meanwhile, in the swamps of Toronto, the Creatures of the Province also cashed in their paychecks before releasing the Ontario Ombudsman annual report. According to their report, the number of official complaints in the Shire's region has increased since last year. The Corporation of the Shire had 6 complaints, whereas the university had more with 9. The Algoma Diploma Mill topped the list for all the universities in the province with 64 official complaints. Both the mayor and the corporation of the Shire's sunshine listers were getting sick of hearing all the complaints. The mayor had already blocked all comments on Twitter, and the sunshine listers were doing the same. They also proposed having a lobbyist registry to bring accountability and more compliance powers to them. If approved, lobbyists would have to register and follow a code of conduct. Though it wouldn't be enforced until January 1st, lobbyists could face future penalties for non-compliance. The mayor hoped for the best as the Shire's housing cost crisis was about to get way worse this fall. He opened his phone and used his marketing skills to make it appear like everything was going to plan. Advertising the spacious view from his office window, the mayor promoted a position for communications assistant to help him out. He pitched the job as the best one in town since, of course, you get to work for him. Can Carly of Klassen and the Elder Elves do anything about the housing cost crisis? And will the mayor bring the tents to Park Place? Stay tuned here to see. This video is brought to you by people who like, share, and subscribe to this channel. You can also support my work by buying me a coffee.